part due to the number of games that have been postponed out of 2021, 2022 has acquired one of the most promising video game lineups in recent memory. More than 100 games are scheduled to be released in 2022, and with the new year fast approaching, we're highlighting the most promising projects on the horizon, from tentpole first-party titles such as Breath of the Wild 2, God of War Ragnarok, and Starfield to much-anticipated multi-platform releases such as Suicide Squad, Slay the Justice League. In the year ahead, there's a lot to watch forward to, so let's jump in. Rainbow Six Extraction. Ubisoft kicks off 2022 with Rainbow Six Extraction, a spin-off of its ultra-popular shooter Rainbow Six Siege. Built on the foundation of Siege, Extraction pits teams of 3 against a parasitic alien threat. The shooter saw multiple delays, and a name change, since it was revealed at E3 2019. Pokémon Legends, Arceus. The first big Switch exclusive of the year, Pokémon Legends, Arceus takes Nintendo's beloved monster collecting franchise in a bold new direction. Arceus, the series' first core game set in a semi-open world, shakes up the traditional methods of encountering and battling Pokémon. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Coming 7 years after the release of the original, Dying Light 2, Stay Human brings players to a new region of Techland's zombie-filled open world. This time around, the parkour playground is 4 times bigger and developer Techland has worked to create more fluidity between traversal and combat. Oh, and Rosario Dawson, the Mandalorian, will play a major role in the game's story. Sifu. Sifu is a new kung fu game from Slow Clap, the studio behind 2017's combat-focused RPG Absolver. In addition to smooth martial arts gameplay, Sifu features a unique mechanic around death. Upon dying, the playable character will come back as an older version of themselves, a metaphor for the wisdom that comes with age and experience. However, if you grow too old, i.e., die too much, death will eventually result in a definitive game over. Crossfire. Ultra-popular PC shooter Crossfire comes to consoles for the first time early next year. Both the single-player and free-to-play multiplayer modes will be released on February 10th. Crossfire developer Smilegate is handling the multiplayer component, while Remedy, Alan Wake, Control, created the 2 single-player campaigns, Operation Catalyst and Operation Spectre, both of which will be available at launch. Horizon Forbidden West. The first of 3 big PlayStation first-party exclusives on this list, Horizon Forbidden West continues Aloy's journey as she investigates the mysterious Red Blight threatening life on Earth. It's one of the most anticipated games of the year, and if nothing else, it promises to be stunning, as evidenced in the trailer below. Evil Dead, the game. The trend of asymmetrical multiplayer games based on classic horror franchises continues in 2022 with Evil Dead, the game. In addition to a PvP mode, in which one player controls the Kandarian demon, Evil Dead will offer co-op and single-player options. Perhaps best of all, Bruce Campbell lends his voice to the game, reprising his role as Ash Williams. Groovy. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. It's been a long road to STALKR 2. The game was first announced in 2010, rumored to be cancelled in 2011, then actually cancelled in 2012. Years later, developer GSC Game World started fresh on the series' first numbered sequel, re-revealing it in 2020 as a unique blend of FPS, immersive sim, and horror. It will launch into Xbox Game Pass and will be a Series 10 vertical bar S console exclusive for 3 months. Saints Row. Volition's rebooted Saints Row is decidedly less wacky than the series' previous 2 entries, harking back to a balance of ridiculous and grounded last seen in Saints Row the Third. The reveal was met with some skepticism from longtime Saints Row fans, but Volition is confident in its vision, responding to backlash by saying it's not backing down on this game. God of War Ragnarok. God of War: Ragnarok is undoubtedly Sony's best first-party release of 2022. Ragnarok continues Kratos and Atreus' father-son story while including other characters from Norse mythology such as Thor and Odin. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is a 1-to-4 player action game located in an open-world metropolis that is based on the same universe as Rocksteady's Batman Arkham series. Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang are among the playable characters, each with their own special abilities and customizable weapons. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild 2. Despite the fact that Elden Ring, Starfield, and the next God of War are due out in 2022, the year's best game is probably Breath of the Wild 2, official title TBA. Nintendo has been tight-lipped about the sequel thus far, though it did show off some gameplay for Breath of the Wild 2 at E3 2021. Breath of the Wild is listed at number 5 on our list of the greatest video games of all time, and at number 1 on our top list of best Switch games. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is a first-person, open-world action-adventure game located in a never-before-seen part of Pandora, which was announced back in 2017 and then revealed in 2021. Frontiers of Pandora, like the film, pits the Na'vi against humans and their mechs. It's in the works at Massive Entertainment, the Ubisoft studio behind The Division. Marvel's Midnight Suns. The next game from renowned strategy studio Firaxis is Marvel's Midnight Suns. Notable Marvel heroes such as Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Strange, and Wolverine will accompany you on your quest to bring down Lilith, as a highly customizable character known as the Hunter. Midnight Suns is a unique title from the studio's past work, as it incorporates a card battle system into its broader tactics gameplay. Similar to games like Slay the Spire, the system joins abilities to cards in a deck. Starfield. Another Xbox Series 10. Starfield is Todd Howard's and Bethesda Game Studios' next epic solo-player RPG, which is available only on the S and PC. Starfield is described by Howard as Skyrim in space, though he also adds that it is a bit more hardcore of a role-playing game than we've been in the past. It will be Bethesda's first game developed using its creation engine too. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga will be released in 2022, after multiple delays that date back to 2020. The Skywalker Saga is an entirely new retelling of all 9 mainline Star Wars movies created in an all-new game engine, and it is dubbed the biggest LEGO game ever by developer TT Games. Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo is a spectral first-person game designed by horror legend Shinji Mikami and Tango Gameworks, The Evil Within, in which 99% of Tokyo's population has mysteriously vanished. Despite the studio's pedigree, Tango claims Ghostwire is a thriller rather than an action-adventure with mysterious and creepy elements. Forspoken? Forspoken is all of the makings of a sleeper hit. Square Enix's open-world RPG holds the potential to deliver huge on both its narrative and gameplay, from its fascinating isekai premise to its frenetic magic parkour traversal system. The developer is charged with making the highest quality visuals ever for an open-world video game, and it was all realized by a superstar writing team headed by Gary Whitta, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Amy Hennig, Uncharted. Stranger of Paradise: Final Fantasy Origin. Stranger of Paradise is a unique type of Final Fantasy game made by the studio behind Ninja Gaiden and Nioh, an action-heavy Souls-like. Despite the fact that the gameplay is significantly different from traditional FF games, creative producer Tetsuya Nomura assures fans that the blood of Final Fantasy flows through Stranger of Paradise's veins. These are the biggest games coming in 2022. Also don't forget to comment what's your most anticipated game of 2022. If you have enjoyed our today's video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel.